Take three. Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the Scott Sports 101 late games post game show and Sunday Night Football update show. We'll get to Sunday Night Football in just a moment, but right now I'm going to go over all the late game scores, and we'll go over all the early game scores. We'll recap those. Here are the late game ones, especially one that ended just an hour and a half ago in Washington, and between the Washington Commanders and the Chicago Bears, and this one came right down to the wire. This game. Jalen Daniels connected with Noah Brown on a 52-yard Hail Mary as time expired to give the Washington Commanders an 18-15 victory over the Chicago Bears today. Daniels scrambled for several seconds before having the ball from the Commanders' 35-yard line. It was deflected about 3 yards short of the goal line and fell into the arms of Brown, who was standing alone in the end zone. Chicago had taken its first lead with 23 seconds left in the game, going ahead 15-12 on a 1-yard TD run by Roschon Johnson after a pass interference penalty on the Commanders, who are now 6-2. The Bears fell to 4-3, had their winning streak snapped after falling behind 12-0 and giving up the Daniels to Brown play that sent players and fans into the stands into a frenzy. The unlikely TD was Daniels' 21st completion on 38 attempts while playing through a rib injury that left his status uncertain until hours before kickoff in the NFL's sixth matchup of the rookie quarterbacks taken with the top 2 picks in the draft. Daniels threw for 326 yards and ran for 52 yards. The unexpected ending ruined the turnaround for the number 1 overall draft pick, Caleb Williams, the Washington area native who engineered a late 62-yard scoring drive after starting the game and completing just 4 of his first 16 passes. Williams finished 10 of 24 carries and attempts for 131 yards. And DeAndre Swift ran for a TD as part of his 129-yard performance. In this often bragged matchup of dynamic rookies, it was Daniels taking one on the spot after Williams in the NFL draft, who came out on top. Austin Seibert kicked 4 field goals in the Commanders for their only points until the Hail Mary. Signing Seibert after kicking a debacle in the season opener has turned out to be huge for Washington. Even one with fewer game, he passed Mark Mosley during his All-Pro season in 1982 for the most field goals made and most points scored through Week 8 in franchise history. The Bears, after losing left tackle Braxton Jones in the first half with a knee injury, guards Taven Jenkins and knee injury, and Bill Murray had a chest injury, were knocked out in the fourth. For the Commanders, left tackle Cornelius Lucas limped off the field midway through the third quarter with an ankle injury. And rookie Brandon Coleman, who has been splitting the snaps with Lucas, wasn't active because of a concussion. Well, the Bears will visit Arizona next Sunday, and the Commanders will visit the New York Giants next Sunday. Well, but right now, excuse me, I got to give the game balls to the Washington Commanders. Very low-scoring affair today. I think it's Jalen. Yeah, Jaden Daniels. 24 of 38 carries and attempts, 226 yards, one touchdown. Uh, Ryan Robinson Jr. 16 attempts, 65 yards. Terry McLaurin, 5 receptions, 125 yards. But that Hail Mary did it for the Commanders in the final seconds of the fourth quarter. Uh, the Buffalo Bills walloped the Seattle Seahawks 31-10. I give the game ball to Josh Allen and the Bills. Uh, the LA Chargers all over the New Orleans Saints 26-8. And I give it to the game ball to the Chargers. Justin Herbert and the Chargers. The Kansas City Chiefs beat the Las Vegas Raiders by a touchdown, 27-20. I give the game ball to Patrick Mahomes and Rashad Rice and Travis Kelce. And the Denver Broncos beat the Carolina Panthers and rounding out the late games, 28-14. Bo Mix and the Broncos, they get the game balls. All right, going back to the and recapping the early games, an emotional win for the Browns today at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. 29-24. And Jameis Winston got a game ball. Cedric Tillman and Nick Chubb. And Detroit Lions all over. It's actually Titans 52-14. Jared Goff and the Lions get the game balls. The Indianapolis Colts. The Texans beat the Indianapolis Colts today at Lucas Oil Stadium, 23-20. C.J. Stroud and the Texans get the game balls. The Green Bay Packers beat the Jacksonville Jaguars at Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville, 30-27. Jordan Love and the Packers get the game balls. The Arizona Cardinals beat the Miami Dolphins by 1, 27-28 at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Tua Tagovailoa and the Dolphins get the game balls. The New England Patriots came back and beat the New York Jets by a field goal, 25-22. Jacoby Brissett and the Patriots get the game balls. The Atlanta Falcons beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield, who are banged up with injuries, 31-26. Kirk Cousins and the Falcons get the game balls. And the Philadelphia Eagles beat the Cincinnati Bengals 37-17. At Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Jalen Hurts and the Eagles get the game balls. And now we'll update Sunday Night Football. It's 10-3 in the second quarter with 2:56 to go till halftime. It's first and 10 to San Francisco 30. The 49ers have the ball. I'm going to recap where we stand so far from the first two quarters. The Cowboys had the punt after going 3 and out, 5 plays, 16 yards. The 49ers had to try to score a touchdown, but couldn't do it. It was a 3rd and 10 at the Dallas 36. Mason up the middle to the Dallas 32 for 4 yards. And that was a 4th and 6. At the Dallas 32, they got in the field goal range. Carlson's 50-yard field goal was good, and it was 3-0 49ers. Dallas had an interception. It was a 1st and 10 at the San Francisco 45. Dak Prescott pass deep left intended for Turpin, intercepted by Brown and Boza at the San Francisco 8 to the San Francisco 8 for no gain. And then the 49ers had the punt after going 3 and out, 3 plays, 26 yards. The Cowboys scored their first touchdown of the game Ezekiel, first and goal to San Francisco 1. Ezekiel it up the middle for the 1 yard touchdown. Aubrey's extra point was good, and it's 7-3 Cowboys at the end of the first quarter. And the 49ers on a turnover on downs. It was a 4th and 3 at the Dallas 43. Brock Purdy's pass incomplete. Short middle to Debo Samuel for no gain. And then the Cowboys tried to score a touchdown. 3rd and 7 at the San Francisco 10. Dak Prescott's pass short left to Ferguson to the San Francisco 9 for 1 yard. Green and Masavia fumbles, but Green recovers at the San Francisco 11. And they tried it, and then they got in the field goal range. 4th and 8 to San Francisco 11. Aubrey's 29. Brandon Aubrey's 29-yard field goal was good, and it was 10-3 Dallas. And now the current drive, 1st and 10 at the Dallas 46. Gerendo up the middle to the Dallas 31 for 15 yards. Lewis and Wilson were there, and that's basically where we stand right now. And so 2 minutes to go to halftime, 10-3 Dallas. Dallas is going to have to play hard if they want to get the win in this game. I mean, San Francisco's going to have to play hard, and they're going to try to score before halftime to tie it. And both teams have to play hard in that second half. So we'll see if San Francisco can rally and win this one, which I have San Francisco. My brother-in-law has the Cowboys. Or if Dallas can hold on and win this one. Right now, I am 8-5. My brother-in-law is 6-8. So actually, no, I'm 8-5, and my brother-in-law is 6-7. That's his record. So, and we don't agree on these last two games. So we'll see if I hold on to win the picture if my brother-in-law gets a win. So we shall see. That's just about going to wrap it up for the Stat Sports 101 late games, post game show, and Sunday Night Football update show. I'll be back with the Sunday Night Football post game show once the game between the Cowboys and 49ers has concluded. But until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day in every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1. I'm done.